today we're going to learn about CT commands and some development-related topics.
Well, not exactly development, it's more that you need to understand the commands required for development. First up is how our commands are structured, with very few exceptions, like this one here. The standard format is CT plus an English word. For example, this word, or heartbeat on or off. The most common format is CT plus an English word, then parentheses with parameters inside. If there are multiple parameters, this is just an example inside the parentheses. Say there are 3 parameters. You can't just type them out like that, they need to be separated by delimiters. And at the very end, there's this closing symbol. That makes a complete command. Of course, you also need to check whether the parameters are correct. Too many or too few will cause errors. So those are the basic syntax rules for a standard CT command. Now let's get back to what we covered today, these few items. First, let's open the serial port assistant, connect to the board. It's connecting but nothing showing up. Why? Because after my initial test, it stopped displaying anything. So let's start fresh. When you connect normally, there should be a heartbeat. What's a heartbeat? It's these hash symbols, hash, 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 see? The hash symbols that appear automatically, that's the heartbeat. It represents the connection check between the server and the client. When these hashes keep being sent, it means the connection hasn't been lost. No lost link, that's the prerequisite. When the connection succeeds, it displays this. Simple enough. To turn it off, just change the value in the parentheses to close. Right now it's in the open state, changing it puts it in the closed state. Now what's this response it sent back? This whole string of data here. This is what I sent over to the board, and it replied with something. This is called an acknowledgement. CROK means the command was sent successfully, the device correctly received your command. That's the idea, it confirms it received your command properly. That's what it means. Now if I don't want to see these CROK messages, I've already turned off echo. I don't need to see these CROK responses, so let's turn off acknowledgements. For this third command, just set it to close directly. I send it, and it beeps, no CROK this time. Let me test with other commands. No response, no movement. Look, now it's moving, but still no responses coming back. See? No acknowledgement messages. Are both these commands ones I sent? So acknowledgements are off right now? Let me turn them back on and resend. Same thing here, change it to 1. 0 is off, 1 is on. Enable CROK. Sent successfully. Now let me resend this command. What does this mean? Take a look. These are common error codes. The format is CR plus ERR equals a number. Different numbers represent different definitions. This 52 should be illegal command name, illegal naming.
The common error codes and their numbers are all documented in our manual.
You can check it there for reference. So this indicates a command error, makes sense?
Now let me send this over.
This one succeeded. This command is a continuous clockwise rotation. Now let me switch to counterclockwise, a different command. The status changed, and we got CROK again, meaning the command was written correctly.
That covers turning acknowledgements off and on. Now what's the simplest command of all? It's the CD startup test. You test the board before starting it up.
Basically, test the board before launching to see if it works. Whether it can start up properly, whether it responds with CROK. There's nothing complex about it, it's just a startup test. The last command is the event notification. What does that mean?
Event notification means that during turntable rotation, when it pauses, when it auto-pauses. For example, during repetitive movements or oscillations that stop at a certain angle. At that point it sends a message indicating the current action is complete.
The current action is done, not the entire rotation sequence, just that one action.
Let's first send a mode selection command. It's not going through right now.
Now watch, once it stops, we send this command. That's the event notification. It keeps rotating, keep going. See, when it pauses, I send the command again right at that moment. What if I don't want to see this notification? What do I do? Here's how. Same as before, 0 to disable, 1 to enable. 0 to disable, 1 to enable.
Let's load this command into CIN and send it.
First, let the turntable complete its full motion.
This period means the entire motion is done, and the turntable is about to stop.
This command means all actions have been executed, so we send this. This is what gets sent at the moment it stops, sent right when it halts.
Let's turn off event notifications first, .crok, then run this command.
Okay, it stopped. No response, no transmission at all. See?
That's the switch for these event notifications, off and on. If you're doing development, you'll want to understand this feature.
It helps you develop more effectively, doesn't it?
Once the turntable finishes, that covers the basic commands, the fundamental system commands. For most use cases, the main ones you'll use are heartbeat, turning it on or off.
Now the entire turntable has finished running, and there were no event notifications at all, right? No notifications.
Let's turn it back on as usual, and send this command there. That's the one event notification coming in. Those are the basic command descriptions and acknowledgement mechanisms. Next, I'll put some error codes on screen for you to take a look.
The corresponding error codes, you can cross-reference them.
I'll post them here. They're also on our website and in the turntable manual, so check them out carefully if you need them.
That's all for today.